What's up, everybody? It is day 26 of 31 of the month of Mayhem, and today we are doing a Q&A, and we did it on Instagram, so more than likely there are training questions, old school questions, food questions, fucked up sexual questions, it's a lot of fun typically. Whenever I do an Ask Me Anything, it's all kind of wild shit. So I haven't looked at them yet. You're gonna see it live. We're gonna scroll through them and answer quite a few and have lots of fun. 2011 Phil or 1999 Ronnie? That's a really good question. You're a huge bodybuilding fan if that's the one you're asking, because that is both I think that's both their best showings. Ronnie's the GOAT and Phil's the gift. The dream killer. Ugh. Ronnie Coleman, 1999. Ronnie Coleman, 1999. Damn. Yeah, I know.
Even though you saw Phil in person.
Phil was fucking incredible. Phil was jaw-dropping. I saw it in person. However, this Ronnie is, dude, they're both legendary years. And I was trying to remember if that was the year of what I thought Ronnie Coleman was. It was Ronnie's best year. 1999 was fucking insane. Favorite farm-fed protein flavor? I say this a lot. Like, oh, the new limited one coming out is the best. We have 2 new limited farm feds coming out soon. The chocolate flavor that we have coming out is mind-blowing. I drank it again because we got the containers in. Fucking top notch. If you are a chocolate person, you will love it. If you're not a chocolate person, you will love it. But peanut butter and honey.
Yep.
Peanut butter and honey. This new chocolate coming out is fire as fuck, though. We also have another one that's coming out that's on the sweeter side. Let's just say if you like cereal, you're gonna like this flavor. Please compete again. Everybody's like, stop clickbaiting your videos, dickhead. And I'm like, I don't even run my fucking YouTube channel, dickhead. He does.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be. It's fun. But the thing is, it's supposed to be fun. YouTube's supposed to be fun, dude. You're supposed to,
it's entertainment.
Entertainment. It's 10 to 15 minutes of your day. Have fun. Stop being a pussy. So, competing again. All right, listen. There are days that I miss it so much because whenever I see like a wild look as we get closer to the Arnold Classic, it's 5 weeks out, you see people coming in and it's like, oh, I love it so much. And I do miss it. I wish I competed more. Like I've been saying, that's one of the regrets I have in my life. There's not many. I have a wonderful life. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I have so much to be grateful for, and I am. But competing is something that, like, man, I wish I did more of it. I don't think my body could handle it, to be honest. I don't know. What do you think? I still think.
You know what I think. Same thing as everyone else.
I don't know if my body would respond to it. I think that I would be able to. I wouldn't be my best. I know that. I'm too old to be my best. And that's the only thing that really fucks with me. I think everything's look great from a health perspective. I never want to say never because there might be a time that I'm just like, fuck it, you know? It won't kill me.
Mike Tomlin. Never say never, but never.
Never say never, but never.
I love it
so much else going on now.
Yeah, there's so much going on, but it's just nice to dream about and talk about. I was on Fuad's podcast last night with the guys, and Fuad was busting my balls. He's like, we should do like a retirement show. You and Flex, like because Flex is like 200 pounds. Yeah. I'm like 200 pounds now. I'm like, we both look alike. He's like, we should start the rivalry that should have been. Well, all of a sudden, it'll be like the retirement show, and both of us will be like, all of a sudden, like the next picture will be 230 instead of 200 pounds. It'll be like, these two fuckers got back on the sauce. Look at them. They're going to compete again. She's a 10, but she's a vegan. Would you date her? I don't think so. She ain't eating no meat, and I ain't dating her.
That's not going to work.
It doesn't work, no. Number one, the joke, like, if she doesn't want to eat steak, is she going to suck your dick? Like, that's what goes through every guy's head. So do you still eat meat? Or do you suck dick, or do you not eat meat? Which one is it? I don't know which. No, it's not happening. I'm sorry, not going to go. It's a deal breaker for me. What's she going to do? Is she not going to cook you steak, or she's not going to cook chicken for you? Are you fucking kidding me? She's not going to cook chicken and rice? You have to cook chicken and rice. It's part of the gig. Will you ever have your dad on the podcast?
That would be good.
Yes. One day you will see Greg Feroce on the podcast. It will be, you guys will be like, holy fuck. I'll even bring my brother in for it. It'll be like Jake, Seth, and Greg. You will be like, you 3 motherfuckers are identical.
Fucking put SJ on there.
Put SJ on there. We'll get 3 generations going. This one. Is a 3 ml bomb too big to pin your shoulder? Yes, it is. You don't put 3 mLs in your shoulder, okay? No. Okay, so this is something that not many people talk about, just because it's super fucked up, because like you're injecting a foreign substance into your body. Like everybody likes to talk about steroids, but then like they don't actually think of the actual act of watching someone fucking pin their leg or their shoulder or their cheek or their tricep or fucking, you know, whatever you are pinning that day, your lat. Like, do you ever see somebody fucking put 3 mLs into their lat? They're like, dude, you look like a fucking psychopath. You hit your lat, you're nuts. Yeah, I put 3 mLs in my fucking leg. I put 3 mLs in this leg. I put a fucking cc.5 in this shoulder and this shoulder, and then we're ready for the fucking day. You're crazy. Yes, we are. For me, I would never do like 2.5 to 3 in each quad. Like that was the limit for me. 2.5 to 3 in a glute. That was a limit for me. Like a cc.5 to cc.75 in a shoulder. Now, and then like cc.25, like in a tricep. I'd go up to 2.5 in a lat, and that's usually where I would hang out. No more than those. And you have to rotate sites, obviously, and all that shit. However, your shoulder and your quad, you know, your quad's a big muscle, so it's not like you're hitting it in the same spot because you build up scar tissue. You need to be able to move around and find what works for you and how to hit the fucking thing. But in shoulders, like you ever see someone with like triangle shoulders? They'll look like a fucking triangle was like putting off, and you're like, dude, you hit your shoulders all fucked up. Look at all that scar tissue. Well, you should never hit your shoulder like directly, like off the side, like directly in the center. Like that's how you build up that triangle, weird looking shit in your shoulder. Like you have to think about where you want the actual substance to go. Like it's not like where you entered in, like where the tip ends up in your shoulder is actually where the substance is going. It's kind of something you're like, oh, maybe that's where the oil's going. So, like, there's different ways. Like, you don't go straight into the side because you build up a whole lot of scar tissue, get the triangle shoulders. So you can hit in front of the shoulder, not the front delt, okay? That front delt's super delicate, never go there. But you can have that spot right there, that 1-inch spot that's hanging out right in front of the side and have it there, or go behind that area as well. Never go directly into the side, but you can angle the needle in so that the oil goes where you want it to go after you see it. And then the same thing with the rear delt. You can hit your rear delt. Your rear delt's like that big. It's not very big, but it can handle some shit, and I do that. Like you could put 1 in there, but if you don't have really big rear delts, I'd probably suggest like maybe 1/2 to 3/4. But yeah, there is also a science to all of that. So there's not only like, are you taking something, but what are you taking and where are you putting it? Like, I don't recommend putting Tren in a cheek. I just didn't do that. Tren would always go in my triceps or my shoulders or my rear delts. I'd never put Deca in a tricep or a rear delt. I just didn't do it. But yeah. A whole nother line of shit on that end that it's frowned upon to talk about publicly. Oh, look at this guy. Fuck you, Greg. Fuck you, Greg. This guy asks, never have sex again or never have peanut butter again? What kind of fucked up individual asks that kind of question to a bodybuilder?
Yeah, dude.
Especially me. I just got done talking about my favorite protein being peanut butter and honey. Like literally eat a peanut butter and jelly rice cake every night, and now you're telling me it's either peanut butter or sex? Looks like I'm switching to Nutella.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Almond butter.
Yeah.
Choose a different nut.
Different nut. Oh, Hannah said, how much do you love me?
That's the whole frame.
Yep. Inside joke that we have. Okay, this one. You can get a blowy every day or sex once a week, but you can only pick one. All right, listen. Everything in moderation is good in life. Excessiveness of anything is too much. Now, how can you not love a good blowjob? But a blowy every day? Then where does the excitement come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mouth hugs are nice, but they gotta be given at the right time. Like you can't just go around getting a blowjob every day and never expecting like, oh my God, like, no, you want it to be special. Like, I mean, sex once a week, sex once a week is pretty average, I guess, for like your typical married couple. And I mean, make sure you push the limits on that. Put it this way. I like to make sure in life you have variety. Moderation and variety. And whenever you're getting down to foreplay, like if you as a man are not going down and treating your woman nice to a nice laid out meal for yourself and enjoying for her, and then driving home the fucking good shit, you are fucking up, my friend. Like, do you flip her over and snipe from the back and then give her the on top? Like, do you do that? Like, you gotta do that. Like, but you can't do that every time, because then it's not a fun move. And if she just goes in there and gives you the same fucking rub and tug and lick and stick, like, it's not exciting for you. You're like, where's the variety? Where's the fun? This can't just be our everyday, hey, it's Thursday night, I'm gonna fuck you missionary type shit. No, you need excitement. You need fucking, give me some shit. So you gotta have different moves. You can't just do one every single day. Like, then it's just gonna be like, it's time for my blowjob. Like, that's not fun. Like, what if she's like, you gotta eat me out every single day, and you're like, here we go, I gotta get on my, like, no, it's gotta be fun. Variety. I'll take the foreplay, blowjob, and the sex once a week. Option C.
Right in.
Yeah, where's the write-in question? Wildest gym memory. Man, fucking ticking it in there. Okay, so I've lived in a gym. It's been my second home forever. This is my sanctuary. This is what keeps me out of trouble whenever I want to find it, and has got me in trouble from being crazy. I have a couple. One of them is Kevin Levrone, Hani Rambod, the squat day. Whenever Kevin Levrone just beat the fucking shit out of me, just making me do squats with 275 and 225. And before that, I trained with Jay Cutler and Phil Heath. Like, that is every meathead's dream of a day. And I got to live it, so that's one of the most incredible fucking gym memories I have. I'll never forget it. It was very cool. My idol was Jay Cutler. I'm a massive Jay Cutler fan. I still have the poster in my office that he signed in like 2002. But the other one was whenever I was training for my first bodybuilding show, the Northern Kentucky. I was probably about 8 weeks out from it, and I was kind of a wild fucker at that time, taking a bunch of drugs, just getting as big as fucking possible, staying thick. And me and my training partner, we were at the power station in Ohio, Middletown, Ohio, one of the coolest fucking gyms ever. Hardcore, but just Mike Ferguson is the owner, tons of cool shit, awesome spot. We were training on the shoulder press. It was a plate-loaded shoulder press, and I'm doing I think I was doing 4 or 5 plates a side, and I'm fucking, we're in it, fucking just all out fucking insane training session. And as I fucking go up for my first rep, it was like my last set when we were doing a drop set. We're fucking pumping, and all of a sudden it goes, push, and all my fucking nose just exploded. Fucking blood started squirting out of my nose, and I'm fucking pushing, and I didn't know what it was, and I just kept going. Then I look in the mirror, because the mirror is right in front of us, and it's just fucking everywhere. And then Drew's looking at me like, you're a fucking psychopath, and I'm like, strip him off. So blood was ripping down me, and we were fucking ripping a set. Another part that I'll never forget. That was a fun day. Will you have a meet and greet at headquarters? Yes, we are. It's going to be more than a meet and greet. It's going to be it's going to be a festival, if you will.
Extravaganza.
It will be an extravaganza. But yes, we're going to do something very cool this year. Please stay tuned. What's your number one bucket list hunt? Okay. I find hunting to be one of the most fascinating, cool things in the world. I love the backcountry archery hunting is fucking incredible. I got to go hunt bear in Idaho. I got to go fucking hunt elk, fucking hiking mountains in Idaho. This year we're going to Alaska to hunt caribou with archery. I'm getting to live multiple bucket list hunts because of the people that I know, and I am fucking incredibly grateful for it. Any experience with Zach and Ryan, both awesome dudes, it's been life-changing for me. The last trip we did in Idaho, I came back a different person. I did, everybody here at work knows it, everybody at my home knows it, I handle myself differently. And these hunts and doing these things that not many people ever get to go experience them. I'm going to experience them every single year, all of them. The one we're doing in Alaska is an adventure. It's not just a hunt. They're adventures. And I look at them that way. I train for them. I prepare myself for them. And Alaska has been my bucket list where I want to go and hunt in Alaska. and we're getting to do that here in 2024, hunting caribou. I want to hunt moose, and I want to go overseas and experience the wilderness of other countries. Like I heard France, the countryside in France I heard is incredible. Red stag in Europe is something that I'd love to hunt. Red stag in New Zealand. New Zealand's on the bucket list too. But with meeting people in the hunting industry and having this opportunity with the YouTube channel and all that, it's creating this spark where people are hitting me up. Do you want to go do this? Do you want to go do that? So I want to make sure as I do them, I'm prepared to experience them with everybody. Take people that have never been and use this platform as an opportunity for others to experience something as cool as I'm getting to do as well. So Alaska and then New Zealand, and I want to go see, even if I don't kill anything in these trips, if I'm not successful, I just want to experience it. What was your dosage of Tren when you took it? All right, my typical dosage was 300 to 400 mgs per week. I would do 100 mgs I'd do 100 mgs a day every other day. So it ended up being 300 to 400. I did run 700 mgs of Tren a week for at one time for about 2 weeks. Really, really, really bad fucking idea. If you have good Tren and you're doing 100 mgs a day, every day, you're not gonna be okay. You're gonna be a little fucked up. I found the sweet spot was around that 300 to 400 mgs, that 100 mgs every other day. And if I added in Masteron, if I did Masteron 100 mgs every other day, I'd typically drop the Tren a little bit down to like 75 mgs every other day. But more is not always better. That's the most important thing to realize. You have to find the sweet spot of the dosage of what drug for you personally at that specific time in your life. Like right now, if Aiden here was to hop on 500 mgs a test and 300 mgs a Tren, he would make his gains for that dosage at that time with his physique now. If I did that, I would look much different than Aiden given my muscle maturity and my muscle memory of what I used to take. Like if I got on 500 mgs and 300 mgs of Tren, he would not get the same gains that I would get. It'd be different. Best arms exercise you connect the most for growth. If I had to pick 3 bicep exercises that those were the only 3 I ever get, I'm gonna take hammer curls, I'm gonna take preacher curls, and either a cambered bar curl or a straight bar curl. One of the two, whichever one you connect better with. Those are the 3, because I like hammer curls for overall thickness and overall development of the bicep. It works the forearms and the brachialis to give you a nice arm development. I like preacher curls because it's a concentration exercise, but it can also be used for growth depending on the weight, and you can use different variations, dumbbell or straight or camber bar or cable. And then third, I like the straight bar or camber bar because again, you can use it for like shaping the bicep or for overall mass. Those are my 3. Thank you for motivating the broke and struggling dads. I never thought I'd be one. All right. This is for pretty much every man. Young man, grown man, older man, every man. The person that I am today isn't the guy it's not the guy I've always been. I've been broke. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like not to have money. I just got done saying I had a kid when I was 22 years old. I know what it's like to eat fucking ramen noodles. I know what it's like to eat mac and cheese and tuna fish trying to get huge. I know what it's like to have a very specific budget for food with potatoes, rice, chicken, beef, eat Walmart beef, eat Walmart chicken, eat Walmart rice, 99-cent bag rice, 2-pound bags. Like whenever something's on sale, I gotta budget my money to go buy it because it's cheaper because I have a family to fucking feed. One of the biggest flexes that is it's a real flex, and everybody looks for their fucking Lamborghinis and nice shit, and it's nice to have nice things. It's cool. However, having a fucking full pantry or a bunch of fruit in your house or having a freezer full of meat is a fucking massive flex in my opinion. As a parent that knows what it's like to be broke and budget your fucking money and have to go to 3 different grocery stores to make ends meet so that you can do the deals that you need to so you can still make your gains, feel excited about yourself, but also feed your fucking family. Yeah. I know what that's like. And I've worked very hard to get to where I am, and I'm very grateful for it. Like I said, having a fucking full pantry, that's a flex, in my opinion. Full fridge, yeah, it's cool. And then on top of that, now having the opportunity to help create opportunity for other young people to come here and work and have 40-some people that work for us, I think it's a very cool thing. It's very cool. I commend a lot of business owners that knows what it's like to struggle and go through different struggles of their own to become successful and then create opportunity for more people. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. And I appreciate you saying that. Keep working. Just because you don't have a lot of money in your bank account doesn't mean you don't have a lot to be grateful for. Build relationships with people. Keep being a good motherfucker and never stop working for what you want in life. How do you show your woman the love and appreciation you have for her and her support? Everybody accepts love differently. Everybody wants different things. Everybody has a love language. Everybody has a way of what they want in life. Like they have a love language. Like, what is your love language? What makes you feel special? What makes her feel special? Did you ever hear about relationships whenever like they're not working out, and then a guy or a girl say, I gave you everything and you still shit on me. I gave you everything and you're still leaving me. I gave her everything. I gave him everything. You might have been speaking the wrong language to him or her. You might not have been able to connect with what they actually wanted. You might not have been listening. You might have just been giving them what you actually wanted. You might have been trying to fulfill your own feelings rather than theirs. You might have been trying to give them something that you thought they wanted was nice. And it is nice, and it was nice, but it wasn't what they wanted. So you have to find out what actually makes your person that your life partner actually makes them tick. You know, you can't just give them what you think they want. You actually have to listen to them. You have to have an open heart for it. And I think that's something in relationships that people don't pay enough attention to. So how do you show her support? Pay attention to her. See what she wants. See what makes her tick. What is it that makes her her? And what is it that makes you you? And don't be afraid to speak that to her to let her know who you are and the things that you need. And if you figure those things out with your person, your life partner, the person you're searching for, once you figure those things out, it doesn't become a struggle in your life. It doesn't become a struggle emotionally, sexually, physically, anything. You know each other. You know what she likes. You know she knows what you like. It just becomes a great relationship. That's how that works. Not to say that you won't fight or bicker or have, quarrels about anything, but make sure that if you want to know how to support her, you got to find out who the fuck she is and who she wants to be in life. And once you find that out, it won't be difficult. Thank you guys for joining the Q&A. Aiden's got a lot to go through here. But everybody, thank you for this awesome month. We're having a lot of fun. And keep being good motherfuckers. Let her know you love her. Have a good day.